Hello, I'm going to talk today about flat Earth. I will try to be as succinct as I can. I'll try not to wander off and start waffling, but if I do, I'm sorry in advance. Anyway, flat Earth. What could be the reason for the governments of the world and agencies like NASA to lie about the shape of the Earth? Now, I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying I necessarily believe it. But this is the flat Earth theory. What would be the reason for it? Well, think about this. What do Rome and the Nazis have in common? They wanted to build an empire. What do you think about all the other countries that wanted empires? And people rejected it and didn't want it and fought back. People don't want to live in empires. People want to keep countries, don't they? I don't want to go political with this, so I'm not going to. But that's true, because there's always somebody who says, no, this is ours, we don't want you telling us what to do, which is fair enough in my opinion. So, anyway, these people that, these Illuminati types, these New World Order types in the shadows, how could they possibly trick people into wanting a one world government, and a one world army, and a one world religion? Because they can't force it on us, so they're going to have to get us to trick us into taking it. So how could they do that? Well, Ronald Reagan once said that all our problems, he said this to the UN, all our problems will become insignificant if there was some kind of outside force coming in. Well, that's where you get the alien deception from, you see, because we're fighting each other. But if aliens came from outer space, up above, and attacked the Earth, well, then it would probably unify the human race. It would unify the human race against them. And then they would get the one world, the one world super state, wouldn't they? Because everybody would be unified behind it in the effort to fight off these aliens. Think about that. And then they would get the one world army as well, because they would need a one world army to fight off this outside threat. So they need you to believe that there are other planets with life on it, with aliens, so that then when they fake it, because I think they're going to fake it, and a lot of other people do as well, they'll look up Project Bluebeam, look up HARP, things like that. This is what I really believe. Well, I'm not 100%, but I'm not far off. It seems to make sense to me. Anyway, what do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll leave some links as well to other people. But going back to Flat Earth, that's a little bit of a stupid name, really, because most people that believe in Flat Earth don't believe the Earth is flat like a pancake. They believe it's more like, say, like a snow globe. So there's some kind of barrier. I don't exactly know what you would say it is. I'm not saying there's a big glass barrier over the Earth, but something that keeps whatever is outside out, which would be possibly demonic. And demonic entities, as I've already said, I think in one of my other videos, pretend to be aliens. And Aleister Crowley, the well-known Satanist, the 666, the beast incarnate, the world's most wickedest man, he had a spirit guide that looked suspiciously like an alien. It was called Lamb. It helped him write the Book of the Law. And Aleister Crowley said, do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Well, look at the state of the world now. People do what they want, and they seem to get away with it as well, for not the most part anyway. But anyway, I'm going off topic now, aren't I? Sorry. So yeah, that is how they will get people to accept a one world empire under a one world government, is if there was some kind of outside external force coming in to attack the human race, so that everybody unites. And that's how they get rid of all these different religions as well. And they'll have a one world religion, which will be Luciferianism, in my opinion. So I'm trying not to forget anything. So yeah, anyway, if you're interested in this subject, I definitely recommend looking up channels like Rob Skiba is good. William Schnedlin is good as well. He's only talked about it a little bit. I'm trying to think of who else there is. Infowars, but they're not on YouTube anymore, unfortunately. David Icke, he's not on YouTube anymore, but they're all on BitChute. If you join BitChute, that's like YouTube, but there's no censorship like there is on this site. I think I'm small enough that I'll go slip under the radar anyway for saying this stuff. I'm not monetized. They're not gonna monetize me because I don't get enough. I don't really, like 3, 4, maybe up to 10 views most of the time. So I think I'll be all right. I can say what I want. I don't have to worry. They're not going to be bothered about me. But if only a few people go and look, and even if you don't agree, if you think it's all rubbish, that's fair enough. I don't care. I'm trying, and if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. But at least take a look, because how can you say you believe something if you don't look at both sides? It's like climate change as well. How dare you? In the words of Greta. Anyway, yeah. So I will leave some links in the description. And I'll go and find them first. But yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, I'll be interested to know what people think of what I've said. And if you want to say you disagree with me, then try not to start name calling. But if you do, you do. That's up to you. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch. And if you could like as well, if you like the video, I know it's just me waffling on really, but it is stuff that I more or less believe. So if you could like, maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed, and leave comments, and I look forward to reading some comments from you. Anyway, bye for now.